I see. Okay. This is a very interesting turn, because this says to me that he doesn't think that he can continue the Crystal Rush. This is basically him giving up on the Crystal Rush, because he used his last Tidal Wave. So if I crowd my units around this top crystal, he's never going to be able to get through. Instead, he's going to knock out both my engineers, which is a shame, because I won't be able to upgrade my medics anymore, and they're both unupgraded. But he's out of Tidal Waves, and I don't have to worry about defending this bottom crystal anymore. And now, all of a sudden, time becomes hugely on my side. All I have to do is turtle now, and defending against his moves when he doesn't have the Tidal Wave around to screw up my positioning, it just gets a lot simpler from my perspective. And when you have a simple endgame with better units, usually you're going to come out on top. But I still would love to kill that axe thrower. So now let's look at what we are going to counter this with. My medic is out here, and he's in a good position to heal this pyro. Now there's a couple things I can do. I can try and save the pyro, like so. Do something like this, which leaves my medic vulnerable. Can do something like this, where I put my pyro back here. Something even like this, although that was pretty bad because you could spawn the witch. But the problem with these moves and this one realistically is the best of the bunch. Is that I'm either putting my medic at risk, and now that I'm in the end game with 2 Tidal Waves, I have the potential to double link a Demo Man, which is basically a portable 650 attack soldier. Now he's not very portable, but you can't attack into that. You just can't. So as long as I keep both of my medics alive, it's going to be really hard. Additionally, the medics could even link to each other. They need to heal fast. Like if I move this medic like up here and I link with this medic, I can then heal this Demo Man up in one link, and then link this medic to that Demo Man, and link this medic to the other Demo Man, and now I have 2 soldiers, basically soldiers that do AoE with no knockback. So the end game looks pretty sick for me. I just need to trade, and I want this axe thrower dead. Once this axe thrower dies, all he's got are shamans, warriors, and 1 witch. And the witch is 4 AP to kill everything, so it does very little damage. The warriors are 3 AP to kill pretty much anything, but they have to be in melee range, and they're going to be fighting against Demo Man into an attack tile. So, and a spy as well. So once this axe thrower dies, I don't really care what I give up for it, as long as it's not a medic. So if I give both of these guys up in exchange for this axe thrower, and this axe thrower has been incredibly pesky, but if I get him down without losing the medic, then I'm in profoundly good shape. So I've made this move here, and the important thing is that this move does what I anticipate it will do. Now, if you look at his shaman positioning, he's off in the corner, and he's not linked to either of these two guys. So the fastest that he can heal this axe thrower up is 2 AP, because he's either going to move this shaman down, or more likely what he will do is he will deploy a shaman either there or there, maybe up here. I don't know. It doesn't really matter, actually, as far as I'm concerned. So he deploys a shaman or moves a shaman, and then heals up. And now this axe thrower is alive again. He's got 3 AP left, and he has to do too many things in order to save this axe thrower and kill the pyro. If he wants to let the pyro live in exchange for the axe thrower's life, then I'm willing to do that. But I'm going to force him to make a decision, and it's going to be a hard decision. So he's got 3 AP left, and his axe thrower is alive on the attack tile. Well, what do you do next? You got to spend 1 AP to kill my pyro. Okay, so pyro's dead. You got to use another AP to stomp the pyro. So you have 1 AP left, and how are you going to heal now? Well, if he deploys the shaman here, he can go deploy, heal, attack, heal, stomp, but that just leaves the medic, or I'm sorry, the axe thrower there with 500 HP, and my medic will just finish it off, and then I'll retreat. So no problem there. The other option is that he can meet the axe thrower on move 4, and then move here, but that doesn't do anything either, because I can still do 400 damage with this medic here, stomp with the sniper, the good old offensive position sniper, standard tactics, and then retreat my medic away happily to the corner. So he needs 6 AP to accomplish everything he wants, and he's only got 5 AP because that's how this game works. So he's either got to do something that involves like deploying shaman, healing, attacking, and then moving up with like the warrior, for example. Could be one way that he handles this, and basically stomping with the warrior and leaving the axe thrower at 100 HP, which would allow my sniper to come up, beat down the axe thrower with his gun. Because remember, snipers do actually have a range 1 attack. That's 100 damage, but that's what this axe thrower is going to revive at. So that'll be good enough, even though it's puny. And so it'll take me 2 AP to stomp, and then I'll probably just leave my my sniper to die a terrible death while I retreat with the medic and run away to my side of the board, where I'll just develop probably a combination of my spies and or demo men, but I'll probably get to linking up basically to buy me some space. But yeah, I've done the math, and unless I'm just completely missing something, there's no way you can save the axe thrower. He could try some other things, such as going after the medic with the warrior. But I just don't think he has the I don't think he has the firepower. With say he sacrifices the soldier next turn, in order to KO the medic. I probably can't save my own medic in that situation, but it's still okay because the board position will end up in my favor, and then in that case the pyro lives, and so all I have to do is play out a situation where I've got a pyro and a spy and 2 demo man and 1 medic against probably will end up being a spike shielded warrior and 2 shamans and a witch, and as long as I keep my last medic alive, it's a pretty easy victory as long as I turtle up properly. So yeah, I think that's it. I don't think I'm missing anything. I've said that a few times. Most of the time I've been right, but I think once I was wrong, so here goes.